If you're watching this in real time, you are closing the book on 2024. Holiday sales are in the past. We're ready to hit the ground running for 2025. Wait, not so fast. Whether you crushed your e-commerce goals for this year or are licking a few wounds, there is one final thing to do. This simple process will take you less than 2 hours and set you up for success as you close the book on email marketing over any period, not just end of year, but end of quarter or even end of month. Fair warning, once you get into this habit, you'll probably be a little obsessed. Welcome to the Email Mavens YouTube channel, the place for winery owners and marketing pros who want to sell more wine online by sending better marketing emails. To create a truly compelling marketing email, the Email Mavens follow a 6-step process. We taught you each step in a previous episode, but I'll blaze through them quickly here. We start with strategy. What is our goal and how will we accomplish it? We move on to copy, crafting compelling narratives that inspire our customers to take action. From there, we move on to design, using images, videos, and text to tell the story in the inbox. Then we build and test, coding the email and ensuring it looks and functions well across a wide variety of devices and platforms. Then we move on to deploy, sending the email to the target audience or audiences at the optimal time to get results. And while you might think that's it, there's a final step that every marketing email needs to go through. It's often skimped on or skipped entirely, but it is of vital importance. We call it analyze and optimize. We do it for individual email campaigns, which we taught you how to do in the aforementioned episode, but we also need to do it for our email program as a whole. Good news, friends. I'm about to teach you how. First, review and record campaign performance. I want you to be looking at winning metrics like click rate, conversions, average order value, and conversions to club. But you also need to look at the negative indicators too, like unsubscribe or spam complaints and email bounces. Here's a hot tip. When going through this process, link to your top performing creative. This makes it easy to reference and recreate winning layouts for other seasons or offers. Next, I want you to assess your list growth. How much have you grown this year? Have you grown this year? Email list churn is real, so be sure you not only understand how many subscribers you added, but the net growth too. After you've reviewed campaign performance and recorded your list growth, please, I implore you, review your automations. This is especially important at year's end, but it matters seasonally as well. You're gonna wanna remove any seasonal messaging about order delivery deadlines, update these automations for the year ahead, double check your copyright years, promo codes and welcome emails, birthday campaigns, wine club anniversary, you get the picture here. Oh, and speaking of birthday campaigns, here's another hot tip. At the end of the year, you gotta pay attention to this. If you have a birthday email, it's worth noting there are a lot of 1/1/1920 or 1/1/1960 birthdays in your system that aren't real. There are not that many 104-year-old wine lovers. Consider filtering those out for your birthday email or pausing it just for that one day to avoid a huge spike in email output that isn't actually relevant. Okay, so you've recorded your campaign performance, you're keeping track of your list growth, and you've reviewed your automations. But now it's time to reflect. What worked? What didn't work? What can you learn from your answers to those 2 questions? Even if you only give these questions like 10 to 15 minutes of reflection time, what you uncover from committing to answering these questions could be vital to the success of your programs in the period ahead, whether it be a new year or simply the next 90-day period. Don't forget to celebrate your accomplishments in this process. If you crushed your goals, proudly share the news. Even if it's just a comment here on our YouTube channel, I will like it and I will reply. And if you didn't hit every target, give yourself the gift of a little grace. Acknowledge the progress you made before you focus on how far you may have undershot the goal. It's important to frame this as an opportunity to learn and improve, not to beat yourself up. On a personal note, that last bit is hard advice for me to give, as I look back on the Email Mavens year and realize how far short of many of our lofty goals we came. Despite missing many of our targets, we did achieve incredible things because we had those lofty goals, and probably came much further than if we had set more realistic targets. Sitting in a little success when you know there's more to go is hard. But I am getting better at giving myself that gift, and I would love to see you do so as well. So there you have it. A simple, less than 2-hour process to analyze and optimize your email program that will help you set more holistic and fulfilling goals when planning for the period ahead. Speaking of which, next week's content is all about setting email marketing New Year's resolutions, and I can't wait to share it with you. So like this episode, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified so you don't miss the ball drop. I mean, the episode drop. At Email Mavens, we believe that every winery can sell more wine online by sending better marketing emails. Until next week, next year, keep pressing send on your next best email. And while you might think that's it, there is a sixth. And while you might think that's it, there is a sixth. Why is sixth so hard to step? Okay.
Focus more on the X and less on the part, I think.
There are not that many 124-year-old wine drinkers. Or 104-year-olds. Go back. Okay, so we've reviewed campaign performance, kept track of our list growth, done something else. I'm trying to recap as I go, but it's not in the script.